SmackDown opened with pure chaos as Jey Uso was rushed into an ambulance. The locker room in shock and suspicion, immediately falling on one man, Drew McIntyre. But when Drew stepped out to clear his name, the situation only got more explosive. The show began with a tense scene that set the tone for the entire night. Cameras showed Jey Uso being loaded into an ambulance after a brutal backstage attack. Medical personnel worked quickly, while WWE officials looked on with concern. The atmosphere was heavy and... Welcome back, Wrestling News WWE. The message was clear. This wasn't just another storyline injury, this was personal. At ringside, SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis stood visibly confused, trying to piece together what had happened. The attack had shaken the locker room and one name was already being whispered behind the scenes. Then the music hit. Drew McIntyre made his way to the ring, not with his usual intensity but with a focused determination. The crowd reaction was mixed. Some boos, some cheers, but mostly suspicion. Drew grabbed a microphone and immediately addressed the elephant in the room. But he stated clearly that he had nothing to do with the backstage assault on Jey Uso. Drew insisted that while he has enemies and isn't afraid of confrontation, he doesn't attack people from the shadows. He made it known that if he wanted to hurt someone, he would do it face to face in the ring. The denial did little to calm the tension. Nick Aldis stepped forward and told Drew to come to his office immediately. The situation, he explained, was spiraling out of control. According to Aldis, the entire locker room was furious and looking for someone to blame. And Drew was at the top of that list. The camera caught Drew's expression. Not fear, not guilt, but frustration. He knew the perception battle he was facing. Whether innocent or not, the damage had already been done that Drew left the ring to meet with Aldis. The commentary team emphasized just how volatile the locker room had become. With Jey Uso hospitalized and emotions running high, it felt like the calm before a massive storm. Who really attacked Jey Uso? Is Drew McIntyre telling the truth? And how long before the locker room takes justice into its own hands? With Jey Uso sidelined and suspicion surrounding Drew McIntyre, SmackDown has been thrown into chaos. If the truth doesn't come out soon, the locker room may explode. And when it does, no one will be safe. One ring, 6 egos, championship dreams on the line. Just 24 hours before Elimination Chamber, SmackDown erupted into absolute chaos as Cody Rhodes confronted Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton made his intentions crystal clear, and the next generation stormed the ring to stake their claim. The tension was already sky-high when Cody Rhodes made his way to the ring with a clear message. No waiting, no delays. He wanted to fight Drew McIntyre right now. The crowd roared at the challenge, sensing an immediate showdown. Drew, holding his composure, asked the audience if they wanted to see the fight. The arena erupted with a thunderous yes, but Drew smirked and refused. He explained that fighting now would not benefit him. He insisted he wasn't a troublemaker, he wouldn't break the rules, and he was leaving. That's when Cody crossed the line. He accused Drew of spending his entire title reign running away like a little coward. Drew stopped in his tracks. The insult landed. The tension snapped. Cody doubled down, declaring there would be no rematch clause and warning Drew that after tomorrow everything changes. Before the confrontation could explode, Randy Orton arrived. Orton acknowledged the brutal attack on Jey Uso and expressed sympathy, but made it clear his focus was singular, winning the Elimination Chamber and becoming a 15-time world champion. He then turned to Cody, teasing unfinished business between them. The moment grew even more volatile when Trick Williams interrupted, bursting with confidence. Trick declared himself the hottest name in the business, even name-dropping a celebrity shout-out to prove his rising star power. With swagger and charisma, he claimed Louisville deserved more flavor, and he was ready to deliver it. Before Trick could fully seize the spotlight, Javon Evans stormed past him and into the ring. Evans acknowledged their shared history but made a bold promise. He would win the Elimination Chamber and become the youngest world champion in history, surpassing Orton's legendary record. The ring was now a powder keg of ambition and ego. Then the final piece arrived at LA Knight marched to the ring to a massive reaction. Knight cut through the noise, calling the others' promises empty. With Elimination Chamber just 24 hours away, he declared that the moment and the future belonged to him. He even warned Drew that when WrestleMania season arrived, the title would be his. What followed was pure chaos. A heated catchphrase battle erupted between Knight and Trick, the crowd hanging on every word. Suddenly, Knight threw the first punch. Trick fired back, dragging Knight to the floor as they brawled up the ramp and into the backstage area. Inside the ring, the tension remained thick. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Javon Evans stood face to face. 3 different eras of WWE colliding in one moment. Out of nowhere, Orton struck. RKO, Javon Evans dropped instantly. Orton stood tall, staring directly at Cody in a silent warning. No words were needed. The message was clear. At Elimination Chamber, everyone is a target. Orton left the ring while Cody remained watching over his shoulder, aware that the road to the championship just became far more dangerous. With Elimination Chamber only hours away, alliances are non-existent, tempers are exploding, and every superstar is fighting for legacy. If tonight proved anything, it's that the path to the world title will be paved with chaos, betrayal, and moments that change careers forever. A shocking update threatens to shake the Elimination Chamber match to its core. Uso's status is suddenly in doubt. And as uncertainty spreads backstage, tensions explode between Tiffany Stratton and the returning storm known as Oika. With the chamber looming, alliances crack and rivalries ignite. Backstage chaos unfolded when Kathy Kelly revealed breaking news. Uso's spot in the Elimination Chamber is now in jeopardy. The announcement sent shock waves through the locker room and left the WWE Universe questioning who, if anyone, could replace him. Kathy attempted to gather more details, but before she could confirm anything, Tiffany Stratton stepped into the frame. With her trademark confidence, Tiffany acknowledged the situation but made her stance crystal clear. She said, "The news sucks," but warned that nothing and no one would take her out of the match. Her focus remains locked on reclaiming championship gold, and she refuses to let chaos derail her path. Before the moment could settle, the atmosphere shifted. Asa appeared with an eerie calm and a chilling smile. Asa declared that Tiffy time is over. She warned that tomorrow inside the Elimination Chamber no one will be ready for her. The message was clear. The Empress of Tomorrow is coming to dominate. Tiffany, refusing to back down, fired back immediately. If Asuka wanted to prove it, she challenged her to do it tonight. The tension escalated further when Kyrie Sane stepped in, questioning whether Tiffany's bravado was masking jealousy. Before the situation could spiral into a full confrontation, Asuka snapped at Kyrie, ordering her away. A rare glimpse into the intensity and focus driving her ahead of the chamber. The exchange left the backstage area buzzing. With Jey Uso's status uncertain and rivalries reaching a boiling point, the Elimination Chamber match is no longer just about opportunity. It's about survival, with one competitor's future hanging in the balance and new rivalries igniting ours. Before the Elimination Chamber, the stakes have never been higher. Will Tiffany Stratton hold her ground? Is Asuka truly unstoppable? And what happens if Uso cannot compete? Ending. Drop your thoughts in the comments. That if you enjoyed this deep breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another wrestling story. This is Wrestling News WWE, and we'll catch you in the next.